News. Huntin' Big with Steve Bartilla. Brought to you by
If you really truly want to take your hunting game up to a completely new level, at least as far as I was concerned in my evolution, when it occurred for me was when I finally figured out that, you know what, the more I understand about my prey, the better off I'm going to be. This right here is by far our most powerful weapon, our powers of analytical and creative thoughts. Now, they allow us to break stuff down at a level that, well, frankly, most wild animals, including deer, just flat out can't. The more we can utilize that great weapon of ours, the better off we are, okay? And that all begins with the foundation of understanding as much about the prey that you're after as you realistically can. For example, a key I'm going to hit on today is that there are pitifully few stand sites out there that are good from opening day to the close. The environment that the whitetails live in is changing dramatically. I mean, every hunter realizes that. Right now you got green everywhere, but you know what? In 3-4 weeks, no, there's going to be nothing but brown grass, weeds, and all the dried crunchy leaves and sticks out in this woods. At the same time, you got the rut cycle going on. You got testosterone slowly rising in bucks until you get to about the peak scrape phase, and then that thing is peaked out, and man, those bucks are nasty, aggressive, all that good stuff, driven to breed, and then the testosterone level starts going down. They've lost that 25 to 30% body weight during the rut. Think about that for a second. 25 to 30% body weight during a couple month period. If you're questioning how hard the rut is on whitetails, that answers it right there. Imagine what you'd have to do to lose 25 to 30% body weight in a matter of 1 to 2 months. Now, I can stand to do it, but I wouldn't want to. That'd be painful. You got all that stuff going on. Because of that, and the whitetail physiology is changing as well. You add all that together, and as I said, there is no one stand site that's good for the entire season. Generally speaking, I key on food early. When I'm hunting, if I've got a brief hunt in the middle of October, and they're just not working, about the only way I can somewhat consistently pull it off is to hunt right at the doorstep of that Mr. Big's bedding area. Then we get to the peak scrape phase. I wait till that last week right before they really start chasing like crazy. Great time to be setting up on scrapes. During the chase phase and the breeding phase itself, I'm hunting does. I'm hunting doe concentrations downwind side of doe bedding areas. I know Mr. Big, he uses that nose a lot of times to skirt that downwind edge and scent check every doe in there just like that. I'm going to go ahead and try to utilize that to my advantage. As I said, the more we understand whitetails, the more we can put these little pieces together. Now we get done with the rut, and you know what? I'm going to go back to hunting food because, geez, he lost 25 to 30% body weight. Now he's got to try to survive winter. Now food is important again. That said, I also tend to continue late season to hunt robustly healthy family group bedding areas. Why? Because their fawns have the tendency to come into estrus later. The fawns are coming into estrus when they meet physical and physiological thresholds. It takes them, generally speaking, it takes them longer to hit that doe fawn to hit estrus than it does for mom. Because mom is physically fit, hopefully, and ready to rock. Again, the more we understand about our prey, therefore, I do believe that there's a fairly decent chance. And then take another step in all this, and that is Mr. Big. He knows that doe fawns are going to still be coming in. So while all the other bucks quit looking for does, Mr. Big still is. As a matter of fact, that's generally when I have roamers show up. Bucks that, whoa, where the heck did you come from? And that's generally when, where'd that one I've been hunting all season go? It's little break-offs trying to find those last remaining breeding opportunities. The more we understand our prey, the better we can go ahead and apply that and utilize that information to our advantage. Become a student of whitetails and you will not regret it as far as it applies to your hunting.
Hunting Big with Steve Bartilla. Brought to you by
If you really want to take your game up another level, go ahead and focus on learning as much as you can about your prey. The more you know about them, the more we can use our most powerful weapon, which is our brains. It's our powers of analytical and creative thoughts. We do that, and we can take our game up on yet another level. Knowledge may be power, but properly applied knowledge is extremely powerful.